wealth and benefits. So you will see some other consequences, like fighting, mutual fighting, backwarding, disputes. That is compulsory part of that society. Consequence. Compulsory part of that society. Materialistic mindset, they definitely pull each other's legs. Mutual fighting and hatred, disrespect and disputes everywhere. That is their common practice. And Mufassirin said there was strong division in the society between elite and lower class. Their society was divided into classes. Elite class, higher class and lower class, rich and poor. Even their areas were different. And unfortunately, there were different laws and rules for different classes. Extremely divided community. Not just today, I'm talking about Ibrahim Islam's time. When you see this kind of things, it goes to bring the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Mufassirin said, after strong class divide, there was strong social hatred. And then they said, they used to worship 5,000 different gods. At the time of Ibrahim Islam, people of Iraq and Ur, they used to worship 5,000 different gods. But to decide your religious duties, then what happened to religion? Listen to the next point. Mufassirin said, in their society, most respectful women was the one who sacrificed her honor on the name of God. And they mentioned the word virginity. If any lady sacrificed her honor on the name of God, they were considered the more respectful ladies in the society. And unfortunately, do you know who used to take their honors? In charges of their guard houses, their religious leaders. Those who claimed that they are God representative. Religious leadership, वो उनकी इज्जत लूटते थे. And there was large system of religious bureaucracy to do the hisab kitab of so many lands on the name of God houses, on the name of religious parties. They used to have big business, properties, lands, gardens on the name of their God house. People used to give sadaqah as a sadaqah. They used to give their lands and their gardens and their properties. So there were a large religious bureaucracy to do all the hisab kitab. they were doing business on the name of religion. That was the society of Ibrahim ﷺ. He tried his best, and then finally Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked him to leave. This society is not livable anymore. So with the minor difference, we see the same things happening around. So whole world is global village nowadays. So we see the same things happening around. And this kind of practices is bring Allah's anger and azab. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned Ibrahim ﷺ qualities in the Holy Quran at different places. And Allah said, one of his name, one of his quality, Hanifan. Hanif. What does Hanif mean? Hanif means upright and pure. The one who does not do compromise on the purpose of his life and the mission of his life is called Hanif. And Hanif means the one who does not allow any ties of relation to become barrier between him and his mission is called Hanif. And Hanif means whose iman is perfect and conviction in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is perfect. With the perfect iman is called Hanif. Subhanallah, another meaning of Hanif is, my dear brothers and sisters, the one who have no fear except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No fear other than Allah. You know, when King Namrud decided to throw him into the fire, so he said, can you see the fire? Are you not afraid of death? So Ibrahim said, I cannot see the death, but I can only see the fire. Death and life is Allah's hand. Yes, I can see the fire, but I cannot see the death. Calm, satisfied, and happy to sacrifice his life. He didn't know that fire is not going to burn him. He didn't know that. Ibrahim ﷺ did not know that fire is not going to burn him until they threw him into the fire. And the message of his life, my brothers and sisters, Allah could have saved him, Ibrahim, before the fire. He got the ability, he got the power, he got the authority. He saved him into the fire, but he could have saved him before the fire. Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed them to throw Ibrahim into the fire and then he saved him? Just to show, my brothers and sisters, just to give lesson for the nations to come. It is the way of dawah and way of prophets. Don't wait for the miracles. Don't wait for the miracles. You have to get ready for sacrifices. If anybody wait for miracles and stop, wait for miracles, this world will crush him. This world crush them, those who wait for miracles. And those who try their best, then Allah show them the miracles. You can't sit down and wait for miracles. You have to do your best, give your best, and then you will see the miracle around you. That is the sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the qurbani basically. It's not just to sacrifice an animal, that's it. It's not qurbani. Once in a year, you spend few £100, yeah, and you sacrifice an animal, and that's the qurbani done. That's not the qurbani. Qurbani is the way of life. And then once in a year, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you opportunity to show that your soul, your life is ready to be sacrificed for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is, the qurbani is, animal is an alternative. It's not the actual one. It is an alternative. Unfortunately, we made it actual nowadays. An actual qurbani is my life and your life, my soul and your soul. We have to be ready for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Out of His mercy and rahmah, He allowed to sacrifice an animal as an alternative. That's not the actual qurbani. Finally, my brothers and sisters, I need to make a few announcements. First of all, 2 months in a year, from middle of May till middle of July, I'm talking about the UK horizon. In these 2 months, middle of May till middle of July, there are no signs for Isha times on the horizon. But we have to perform 5 salahs. We have to complete the figure. But there are no, our salah times, beginning and end based on signs in horizon. There are no signs for Isha time starting in these 2 months. But we have to perform 5 salahs. So that's why last year we did combine Maghrib and Isha for these 2 months to make, to give little bit incentive and make easier the life for the Nawazis, Musallin. If you perform Isha at 11 o'clock and you get up for Fajr at 2:30, how long you can survive? Yeah. You have only 3 hours to sleep. How can you survive? How long? It is sunnah of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whenever there is anything difficult and hard, he used to choose and follow the easier option for Ummah. Every time he used to choose and follow the easier option for Ummah. So what's the easier option here to combine Maghrib and Isha, especially for these 2 months? So inshallah, from 16th of May, we combine Maghrib and Isha. Maghrib starting time, 25 minutes gap, then we perform Isha. And in between, we perform Maghrib, Farz, Sunnahs, Nawafil. And by the time we reach, we finish 25 minutes and we perform Isha and go home. So that way we can save 2 hours for you. Okay, at least that's the easier option. Barakallahu. Secondly, it is GCSE exam times and other exams. I request our young people, sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, please, if you show the shining results, that's honor for the community. So future and honor is in your hands. Do hard work, try your best, don't make any excuses, and show a good result in exam, inshallah. I request parents to make dua for them, we'll make dua for them as well. So please, you can do Maghrib Isha together, go have some rest, get up early in the morning and get ready for your papers. Jazakumullah khair. And especially on the day of Eid, Eid could be on Friday, 6th of June. And most likely, inshallah, this time there will be one Eid. Most likely, inshallah. One Eid. Friday, 6th of June, most likely. And that is paper day for students. So I request Masajid, we do inshallah one early salah for students. They can come, pray their Eid, make dua and go for exams. So I request all the masajids, to do one early salah at least for the students. Secondly, my brothers and sisters, there are Qurbani leaflets and posters on the wall everywhere. You can make a photo, you can do scan and check the rates, and you can book your Qurbani wherever you want to send. Barakallah feekum, jazakumullah khair. So please book your Qurbani as soon as possible. Barakallah feekum, perform your sunnahs.